Hello and welcome back to the Master Pilates Bubble. We're going to start lying on our back. In a pelvic curl. So as you exhale, flatten your back, tuck your pelvis and roll through the spine to come all the way up. Breath in at the top and exhale to roll down through the spine. Remember to feel the opening across the shoulders and articulating through the spine one vertebra at a time. A nice feeling is to try to feel as though you leave your pelvis high but try to sink at the top first. So make sure it starts at the top and you feel each vertebrae one by one peeling back down. Breath out to roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll through the spine. Breath out to roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll through the spine. 3 more. Breath out to roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down. Exhale to roll up. Inhale at the top. Roll through the spine. And last one. Breath out, rolling up. And exhale to roll down. Now bring your right leg to tabletop. We're going to do 4 each leg with a single leg. So the aim is to keep your pelvis steady and square. So you're not dropping that hip. Rolling up. Breath in at the top. And roll down. So just look down at your pelvis and just check that it's still level. Particularly at the top. This means you'll work your glute and hamstring on the standing leg. Breath out to roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll down. And breath out to roll up. And you can feel like the sitting bone of your right leg is lengthening down, so you're not hitching the hip either. And roll through the spine. That's 4, other side. Leg comes up, breath out, roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll down. And rolling up. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll down. Inhale. Exhale to roll down. Breath out to roll up. Inhale. Exhale to roll down. And just last one. Breath out to roll up. Might have just done 5 on this side. And sorry about that. 1 for good luck. And place it down. Now bring the right leg up. Left leg up. Hands behind the head. We're going to do a double leg toe tap. So the legs travel away. You won't be able to touch the ground without losing the abdominals. Then breath out to lift your chest up. Then lower your chest. Then we're going to just lift the hips off and lower back down. So it goes legs travel away. Body lift. Tailbone lift. Legs. Inhale, bring it back. Chest lift without pulling your head forward and without losing neutral spine. And then lifting the tailbone, scooping the abdominals in. And bringing it back down. Legs. Body. And lift lifting the tailbone. We're going to do 3 more. Legs, body. So we're kind of covering all the abdominals in one exercise. Lift the tailbone. And legs, body. And as you lift the tailbone, scoop in the tummy. And last one, legs. Inhale, bring it back. Breath out to lift. Inhale, bring it back. Tailbone lift. Inhale, back, and just place your right leg down, left leg down. You're going to bring your right leg to tabletop, then the left. And just extend your right leg long. But as you do, draw the abdominals away from your leggings or your clothes. Inhale, bring it back. Inhale. Inhale. So really focused on the lower tummy, scooping in away from your clothes as the leg extends, and keeping that as you bring the leg back. Inhale, bring it back. Now, bring your hands behind your head, lift your chest up, and keep going. Extend, inhale back. Extend, inhale back. 3, 4, 5, 6. If this hurts your neck, just keep it going without having your head and chest up. Breath out. We're going to curl across to the left leg and extend the right leg. Inhale back. Curl across and extend. Curl across and the leg extends out. Inhale, bring it back. Keep this pelvis steady. Feel as though you're curling your shoulder to your knee. Try not to let your elbow cross the body, so keep it exactly where it was to start with. 1 more each side. So the elbow never moves. It stays in the same shape in relation to your head at all times. And back to center. Lower the head and chest. 1 foot down, other foot down, and just take the arms out to the sides. Breath in to bring one leg to tabletop. Breath out to bring the other leg to tabletop. As you inhale, take your legs over to the side. Exhale, pull your legs back to the middle. If this feels difficult or you need a rest on your hip flexors, just put your feet down, but do the same exercise. Breath in to go over. And as you exhale, draw your abdominals in to pull it back. Inhale over. Exhale, pull it back with the tummy. 1 more each way. Breath in over. Exhale, pull in the tummy. Inhale over. Exhale, pull in the tummy. And place your right leg down, left leg down, and just roll onto your side. Bottom leg bent, top leg straight. We're just going to lift and lower the long leg. Now, feel as though you're reaching that top hip long and you have a gap under your bottom side. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Now take your leg forward, and it's like an L. It goes up, down, and back. Forward, up, down, and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, 10. Keep it forward and you're going to go up quickly, slowly down. If it's too much, you can stop. 3, 4. It's like you strike a match and then slowly bring the flame down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Other side. Bottom leg bent, top leg straight. Reach that leg long so your hip is long and the bottom side is lifted. Turn the toes down. As you breathe out, lift the leg. 1, 2, 3. So we're working the glute. 4, 5, 6, 7. It helps to think of lifting with the glute rather than at the front of the leg, but that's why we keep the leg turned in. 10, and forward. Up, down, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's harder on the second side because both glutes are working, even though you feel like it's only the top leg. The bottom leg's already done a lot from the other side. 9 and 10. And lift and lower, up, slowly down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Coming into all fours. We're just going to start by dropping your chest to the ground, so your shoulder blades slide together, and then press into your hands and separate the shoulder blades. Drop and press. So this is the way we want to be in our 4-point kneel when we're pressed up, so that we don't drop down like this. Press up. So you should feel around the sides of your body activate when you press up. If you were in the studio, we would put our hand between your shoulder blades and say press up towards the ceiling, and even the back of your head. Drop and press. Now, we're going to tuck the toes under. If you feel that being on your hands like this is uncomfortable, you can go onto fists or on your elbows to do this, but I'm going to stay on my hands. As you breathe out, just lift your knees and breathe. And draw your tummy away from the ground and lower down. Breath out to lift. So obviously push away from the ground, so you, between your shoulder blades is pressing up towards the ceiling, and then lower down. Lifting up and draw your belly button away from the ground and lower down. Breath out to lift. Hold and breathe. Lower down and just do one more. Breath out to lift. And if you've got it in you, we're going to step out to a plank. Then step back in. It's like you're walking on a little ladder. Stepping out. Stepping in. 2 more. Stepping out. Stepping in. Stepping out. Stepping in. Well done. Put your knees down. And we're going to just go into a cat. So as you breathe in, press your sternum up. Feel as though you're pulling your hands towards your knees and push your sternum out between the arms. And then as you exhale, curl the tailbone, think of the top of the head to the tailbone, lengthening in 2 directions. Inhale, go the other way. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, look down at your belly button and round the spine. Inhale, go the other way. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Coming back to a long line. It's called thread the needle. You're going to open your arm and your chest and then take that arm through and try to put your shoulder down. Rest your shoulder down and try to turn the spine towards the ceiling. And then coming back up. Other side, the arm opens to the ceiling and then take it through, put your shoulder down and turn the spine. And coming up, we'll do one more each way. Open, so try to get the chest to open even more. Then turn the rib cage a little bit further this time towards the ceiling. And coming up, and open the chest. So you're trying to get a straight line between 2 hands. And shoulder goes down. Turn the spine. And come down onto your tummy and just cross the hands and put your forehead on your hands. This is called the diamond press. So basically the diamond is between your sternum, the elbows to the hands, so this shape. What you do is push into your hands and your elbows to lift your head and chest up to try to bend your thoracic spine backwards. It's a brilliant exercise if you've been at your desk all day. As you inhale, lift, but at the same time, we're not doing this in our lower back, so you shouldn't feel it in your lower back. And if you do, just pull your pubic bone down into the mat and pull the tummy off the mat. And lower down. Try not to throw your head backwards, so you keep your chin in. And only take your head as high as the rest of the spine is bending, so it sort of stays in the same shape or line. Down. Breath in to lift. Press the sternum out and up. So trying to get increased movement in that thoracic spine. You really use the hands and the elbows to lever forward and up. And lift. And coming down. And then we're just going to take the arms down by your sides. If you have weights, you can do this with weights. I'm not going to today. We're going to roll the shoulders back so that they come into the perfect posture that you'd like. Lift your hands just off the mat, then lift your head. Feel your top of your head to your tailbone reaching long. Roll the shoulders back and lift your hands a little bit higher and then lower down. Shoulders, hands, head. So we're basically bringing our body into really beautiful posture. We're making the back of our body work. And let it go. Shoulders, hands, head. Make sure, if you feel this in your lower back, press your pubic bone down into the mat and pull your belly button away from the floor. And lower down. Shoulders, hands, tummy lift, spine is long, and lower down. Shoulders, hands, head, stay as long as you can be. And we're just going to do one more. Shoulders, hands, head, Hold there and pulse your arms to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should feel your triceps. 5. Keep pulling the tummy away from the mat. 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. And just sit back onto your heels. Stretch the arms out in front of you. And just take some deep breaths. Then just walk your hands to one side of the mat. Rest your head down and just breathe so you get more air and length on that left side. And then walk the hands to the other side of the mat. And breathe. And coming back to the middle. We're just going to finish with some book openings. So bring your hands behind your head, and as you breathe out, rotate the spine to open your chest towards the ceiling. If you just take note of how far you go, because then we come back. Try not to let your hips roll back, so the hips stay square to the side and you're just turning that chest and feel like turning this part of the spine or the chest to the ceiling and coming back. Breathe out to turn. See if you go a little bit further. One more this side. Breath out. And just stay there. Extend the arm and just breathe. So you'll feel a pec stretch. Breathe in. And as you exhale, just let that melt and rotate. And coming all the way back. Other side. Lying down, hands behind the head. Lift the top arm and exhale to rotate the spine. And inhale, coming all the way back. But 3 more. Breath out to turn. Open the chest to the ceiling. Another great one if you've been at your desk or hunched over all day. One more. Exhale to rotate. And just open that arm. Breath in. And exhale, just melt. Let the ribs twist. Let the chest open. And coming all the way back.